Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose Odette. So today I want to talk about piracy at sea and how sailors get away with it. For those that knows what piracy is all about, good. And for those of us that don't know, I'll define piracy. Dictionary definition. What piracy is. Simple. Piracy is an act of robbery on the IC. Yeah. Piracy is an act of robbery on the IC. And a pirate is a person that carries out the act. A pirate, I repeat, is a person that practices or commits this act. Is called a pirate. You heard me right. Just like out there in your houses, on the road, your car is being stolen from you. Even in your house, unexpectedly, you are just there, and the next thing, unfortunately, we have robbery and attack and all that. The same thing happens to us here at sea. Yeah, it happens. And in your mind, you might be asking yourself these questions. Does piracy still exist? What is government doing to fight these acts? Or do sailors go out with weapons with them to fight pirates when those pirates, when they come? The sailor goes on board with weapons like guns, like knives, like anything to defend themselves. The sailor goes to sea with that. You might be asking yourself all these questions. For those that are sailors, they know already what is there in ground, what is there. But for you that don't know, this video is definitely for you. That's why I'm making this video. For you that knows, and for those that have a little knowledge, for them to be awakened of all these things. And you'll be asking yourself all those questions. So today, I'm here to clear you of all your doubts, anything you might be wondering, how we deal with this pirate and all that. So today, I'm here to talk about that. So first and foremost, just like you have in your houses, you cannot hear that so street is going to be attacked or is regularly attacked by robbers, and you now plan to go and rent out in those areas. Is it possible? Definitely no. It's not possible. So, or you are in your house, you see some people, they change even your car. So we now have cars that is bulletproof, right? These are means that maybe car producers are trying to protect car owners from maybe robbing attack or gunshot and all that. These are measures some cars producers are trying to take. So even us here, there are a lot of measures we are taking. So first and foremost, I want to let you guys know, as for us that are on board, we have prepared ourselves in case something like this happen. So first and foremost, I'll be talking about drills and how it helps in the event of managing piracy. Yeah. So on board the ship, we carried out drills. We carried out trainings. For these trainings are to prepare all the crews on board the ship, to keep them awakened anytime in case something like this is happening. These are what you are supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to do. And if it eventually happens, we might come out of it all safe and nothing bad happens. Take for instance, you had a news in your street that there will be a robbing attack so time or something like that, yeah. And that night, definitely you and your family, you enter your house early, you close your door, you try to arrange things. Exactly, that is how drill is done on board. Like maybe depending on the operation, it might be once a week, once a month. This drill is carried out to prepare us, to prepare our mind. If something like this, if piracy should happen, these are things each and everyone has to do. For example, on board, we have what we call center deck. In case a piracy attack eventually happens on board the ship, there is also sound that will come up, and all the crew will know that it's pirate attack, and we know where all of us are going to go and hide. Like, it's just one place. It's called center deck, right? It's called center deck, and mainly maybe you hear an alarm, pirate on board, pirate on board. Each and every one of us, wherever you are, whether you are sleeping, you know where to go to, and this place is actually safe. So even if all of them, their plans when they come on board is to come and either hijack the ship or steal the cargo on board, which would worth billions of naira. Most times they don't really come for human beings, they come for the money. So it's either they hijack the ship to their own location and kidnapped all the crew on board and now ask for ransom from the company. You get, either they hijack the ship, pack all the crews. Okay, if they come to the on board, they want to take the ship and go and take out all the cargoes, which worth billions of nairas or billions of dollars. They are coming for the goods that the ship is carrying. Or if they come and there is no goods on board, the thing they will do is now to carry human beings and now call the company for ransom. When they carry crew or somebody on board, they call the company, we'll have your people with us, you pay so amount. They come for that. And in the event that they don't, or some of them come to hijack the ship and go and sell the ship, it's not as if they can control the ship. They will just come and control the captain, everybody on board, to work according to their order, and they'll now carry the ship to somewhere that they can sell, something like that. So they come to hijack the ship or to steal the product on board, which worth billions of dollars, and sometimes kidnap the crew and ask for ransom. So these are what they come to do. So this drill is to prepare us. For example, we have something like this, it eventually happens, right? Each and every one of us know what to do in an instance like this. So this is what drills and training on board is. We have drills specifically for piracy attack. Each and every one of us on board is prepared for this attack if it happens. So that is 1. 2, piracy attack is a bad news to each country. So the government also come into this. They have come to also help seafarers, sailors out, and this will give a good name. It's not a good thing that all the time in Nigerian water we are having pirate attack. It's on the news, pirate attack, Nigerian water, UK water. It's not a good language. It doesn't speak good of your country, right? So the government also contributes. So if like a vessel is going on a long voyage, going to those dangerous areas, dangerous zone, because you cannot be careless now. Those areas are being notified as dangerous area, as they have been identified already, that this is where these people usually, like, we have occasion that this thing happen mostly on this time, so they are being identified, such areas. So if it's not as if you are going to stay there, but you still have maybe events that you need to pass through that road. You have events, you're passing through that road. So there are things that are done. So even when you're passing through that road, you will not be attacked. Even if they are there, you will not be attacked. So government also helps. So every time we are going on such voyage, passing those dangerous zones, we have armed guards. These are navy official. I'm talking about in relation to related to Nigerian water. So we have navy, the armed guards on board. Is that they board the ship and go with us? They might be 7 in numbers, 8 and 10 in numbers, with their weapons ready, with their bulletproof, to protect us, the crew. If something like that should happen, they will fight for us, because as a crew you are not allowed to come on board with weapons. The company does not even provide weapons for crew to carry on board, because eventually this might be for protection in event of attack like this, but it will happen that people end up using it where they're supposed not to use it, so it's not allowed. So but when we are going for a long voyage like this, or passing these dangerous zones, we have armed guards on board. With their weapons, with their bulletproof. In case we have any attack, they fight for us. I want it just to go to our hideout in the ship that only us, the crew, know, and hide and wait for us to be called out when the fight don't finish. But we have armed guards on board that fights. In case it happens, anytime we are going on these routes, they have to be on board with us, well prepared armed guards. So this is the way that our Nigerian government has also come into the picture to help eradicate this piracy attack, right? So that is that. And thirdly, these areas, you see, like today, if there should be a pirate attacks in a particular ship, there is a message, a warning message that all the ship receive through the Inmarsat C. This is on the Inmarsat C. We receive this message that at so time, so day, on so position, so vessel was being attacked by pirates. So that area is being marked, and you cannot hear this and want to go to that area, right? You cannot hear this news and you want to go to this area. Or even if you go to this area, they will tell you this was the time the thing happened. So maybe it was at night. So, and even if you want to go to this area, you will not want to go to that area at night, at that time again. You are aware. So this is another means. Every day we receive message if it happens. But if it doesn't happen, you don't receive this message. So we receive this piracy warning message through our Inmarsat C, telling us this is what happened at so time at so location. So if we happen to go at that location, we don't pass at night. If that event happened at night, we know that area is dangerous at night, right? So those are things put in place to help fight piracy at sea. You cannot say it's not there. That's just the bad thing. It's there, but it can be fight, or like we can deal with it. Yeah, just as land, we can deal with pirate attack at sea. So my dear, this shouldn't discourage you from choosing your career. Every job has its own risks. Even on land, we have risks that comes with other profession. So this will not cause you to say, I will not want to be a sailor. I cannot do it because of one thing or the other, and piracy attack is one of them. No, that shouldn't stop you. You might choose to be on a coastal vessel that not even go to IC, and you're still safe. Even on the IC, I have a lot of seafarers, sailors that are at the IC, and they take all these measures, the training, receiving their piracy warning message to the Inmarsat C, carrying of armed guards, and when you're going on this area, you need to have extra lookout, like the crew on board, the able seamen you need to have extra lookout to help. Lookout. And when you're passing on this dangerous area, you are expected, is in any company policy, not to go closer to shore, not go closer to the, maintain your routes, and it's the route you have to plan. It has to always be on the the middle of the sea. You know, these pirates, they come with smaller boats, and when they see a vessel that is very far from land, they won't want to risk their life going. One, it's far from land. See, it's very rough, and they're coming in a smaller boat, so they always fear for their life too. Or three, or two, their fear might God finish, and they will not even get to the ship. So they will not even, those pirates are human beings, they will not even want to, they will just know that one is bad market for them. They will not even want to pursue that ship. So just maintain your route. Don't go close to land that these people are. Don't move at so hours that is not good. If it's at night, when we are going to from Lagos to Port Harcourt or Calabar, my own company, we carry armed guards and we maintain our routes. At night, you will not even know that the ship is passing. No single light. And we have this navy on board. We have extra lookouts. So with all these things in place, why are you scared? There's nothing to be scared about. So my dear, for the past I've been on board for the past 3 years. To God be the glory. I'm a cadet. I'm going for my COC soon. I've not experienced any piracy attack, and I am a lady. I'm not scared of that, because I know every job has its own risk. So my dear, if you're a man, you should even be stronger than me. And if you're also a lady, that shouldn't stop you from choosing your career, right? So I think with those few points, you're convinced that sailors can actually deal with piracy attack. We know how to prepare ourselves for things like that. See you in my next video.